I shouldn't make this video right after I eat because my dog's on the prowl. She'll be annoying. AI is becoming better, and it will just get better. Like, it's better than it was the beginning of last year. It's even better at the beginning of this year than then. And now we're getting to the point where AI is making entire commercials. They're making entire shows. Hell, they're implementing AI a little bit in games as far as dialogue. Hell, that I wouldn't be surprised if AI makes entire games. Now you have the people going along with the moral panic and being lazy, trying to moralize the people. And what happens is when you Karenize and when you moralize, like, you risk driving people specifically to AI just to spite you. Right? The consumer just wants a good product because the consumer works for a fucking living. You know, they have to slave 12 hours, 8 hours, 15 hours at their job. And they have what, a couple hours to sit their ass down and consume before they go to sleep. And they do it all again. The consumer just wants a good product. But we're looking at, okay, the Captain America movie is less than mid. You see, because Marvel is in the gutter, DC's in the gutter. And as far as movies, like TV shows, nobody watched Rings of Power. No one cares about Star Wars. Like, no one cares about this prequel, sequel, remake, remaster culture that American entertainment's doing. And other than anime, like, people are going to move to other means of entertainment and other things that are new. And AI seems to be that thing with creation. And how you combat this phenomenon, right? How you combat this is just making a better product. Like, go back to what American entertainment used to do, which sold American culture to the rest of the world. Drop this idea that American culture is bad, American culture is evil. You chose a demon and you're now imposing that demon on America and other things. I don't know if this has, just to be safe, hopefully my pornography don't show up. It's here. Go here. And no. So let's give this a watch. I forgot to do the thing. I'm gonna do the thing so there's no feedback. The thing. I don't know if any of these fucking hieroglyphs or kanji say anything. I mean, it's 95%, so I'm assuming this is something that means something. Yeah, like this is just, it's getting better, and sometimes he's overlaying part drawing with part like picture, and this is something that absolutely. So I'm assuming this is just a single guy doing this. Like, watch a single guy make a better product than a multi-billion-dollar company. Yeah, see, and this was the thing with the whole hands, because AI from erecting an image from the ground up doesn't really do hands fine. But who's saying you can't, I'm assuming this is like a rotoscope type deal. Who's saying you can't implement that into the product or into it just to make it better? Right? Again, a product is a bunch of tools coming together to make a thing. And this is something that could absolutely be used. And you could probably, I don't know if you could tell this was AI if I didn't tell you, but I mean, all these things, like, they look legitimate, albeit a little uncanny. Like, this looks like someone, just a mid tier animation. I mean, maybe 2010s type CGI anime.
Twin Hima is an upcoming anime set to release in spring 2025, based on the twin TikTokers Himari and Hinana. The anime is being promoted as the first to use AI for over 95% of its production. Produced by Frontier Works and Kaka Creation, the series follows two twin high school girls, Himari, the older sister with white hair, and Hinana, the younger sister with red hair, both aspiring to go viral online by creating TikTok dance videos and exploring trending ideas.
Yeah, see, they're trying to appeal to the Zoomers, which I think is fine. I mean, kids need entertainment that doesn't exactly talk down to you like you're a child, but can explain things to you like, oh, you're a fully functioning adult. And it's odd because you say minor, and that's anywhere between a 5-year-old and a 17, 16-year-old. And we can agree there are obviously different stages of development between those two. Like, a 16-year-old isn't going to relate to a thing a 10-year-old relates to, nor is a 10-year-old going to relate to the things a 5-year-old are into. Like, can we draw these distinctions and quit just trying to mass produce art and try to mass produce cartoons and stuff? Try to lower everything to the lowest common denominator because no one benefits, I guess, other than the company making a cheap possible product. But again, I grew up on damn good cartoons. So, like, the type of cartoon, I'm assuming the type of cartoons I watch would blow this out the ass. And AI is perfect for this because the problem with most animes is you have, like, a single animation company that's working on, like, 6, 7, 8 different animes, animes, and they go on hiatus because obviously if you're working 12-hour fucking days, sometimes sleeping in the office, and this is what I was told by someone who was kind of in that whole situation, like, deal with animation. Like, there'd be times motherfuckers sleep in the office, roll out the fucking bed and lay your ass down on the fucking floor just to get these animations out. And this is in Japan. Now, that's not the case here in America. Well, I mean, I don't know. But because of this, you have anime that you're interested in going on a long hiatus. Like, I'm still waiting for season 3 of Fire Force. And, well, I think Solo Leveling has another season. Is it wrong to pick up a Chicks in Dungeon has another season? So yeah, my point is, things like AI, like this, again, in a country like Japan that doesn't have nowhere near the technology, but it has, enough to pump out anime. Like, this would absolutely help that system and help that idea. And obviously people attack it because it's AI, but I mean, the reason people attack AI is because of the fact that it's AI, the fact that there's this ingrained idea that AI is just slop. And okay, maybe it is now. Let's assume, yeah, it's slop now, but it's only going to get better to the point where you'll never know. And it's also the fact that it exists many companies are going to start using AI, so you might as well just accept it. I mean, it sucks if it replaces jobs, but like you can't attack the consumer and belittle the consumer. Belittle people who has to work for a fucking living, who just wants good entertainment. But American entertainment has ceded ground to other forms of entertainment across the world.
However, their journey takes an unexpected turn when they encounter mysterious anomalies that pull them into a bizarre new world. The anime utilizes AI technology in several key areas of production. Character designs are hand-drawn using Clip Studio Paint. All backgrounds are created by converting photographs into anime-style visuals with AI, then retouched by human artists. AI is also used in various parts of the animation process, although final adjustments are made by human animators to maintain quality. Special effects are processed using Adobe tools like Photoshop and After Effects. The creators have emphasized that AI is used as a supportive tool rather than a replacement for human creativity.
Yeah, and this is a amazing caca.
Creation.
But then this is an amazing use of AI, right? You're using tools that again everybody has access to, like Photoshop and Adobe Create, along with this new revolutionary tool that is AI, and it's not replacing anybody. Like, if anything, they'll probably shove out more episodes. And again, Disney has created this idea, right? Because if you're making a single 30-minute episode a week, like Disney creates their characters in a way where they are reproducible and recreatable, but it's not like what CalArts does, where it has like base templates, and every once in a while they switch out one template for another template. Like Tom and Jerry still looks completely different than, I mean, what's another anime that came out? Anime cartoon that came out at the time, like Chowder, which looks completely different than Flapjack. Now I know they're years apart, Tom and Jerry and Chowder, but it's the same idea. Like these are cartoons that created this idea of making it, again, not as cheaply, but in a way where it's mass producible. Well, like not like, okay, how do I explain this? It's made in a way to where you can efficiently pump out a 30-minute episode a week.
A Tokyo-based company specializing in AI-assisted animation has teamed up with the established production house Frontierworks for this project. Notable contributors include Makoto Tezuka, son of Osamu Tezuka, and Yoshikazu Yasuhiko, known for his work on Mobile Suit Gundam. Both have shared their perspectives on the role of AI in the creative process.
Yeah, like they've consulted the greats that made old anime in the past, like early 2000, 1990s anime. And yeah, you would think they would have a better perspective because they didn't have these tools, right? And they still managed to pump out some of the best older animes to come out.
Makoto Tezuka views AI as a complementary tool that enhances efficiency and opens new creative possibilities without replacing human animators. Yoshikazu Yasuhiko acknowledges the potential of AI to alleviate labor shortages and reduce time-consuming tasks, allowing animators to focus on storytelling and character development. However, he also stresses the importance of preserving the authenticity of anime and warns against over-reliance on automation. In the production,
Yeah, and that's 100% fair. Like, this is what you'll lose whenever you try just using AI. Like, you risk the AI becoming a crutch, and people can tell when a product is uh, like people can tell when things suffer just to either serve a point or to push an ideology or to push an idea or rely specifically on it, where the way they do the thing other than the thing itself. This is why Cal Arts suffer from all of these things. It suffers from, the art, the way that they just switch out templates to replace them with other templates and then make a completely different show. And then the story suffers because it's just stupid fucking kids bullshit. And again, we're talking art. Like, people are trained to think this way when watching any type of entertainment, whether it's a movie or a cartoon or a TV show. Like, some people kind of turn their brains off, but in the back of your mind, it's like, okay, what is this trying to portray? Like in Star Wars, the Clone Wars series on cartoon. Well, obviously that war is bad, but it's trying to tell a story, trying to be like old sci-fi where you go to different places, meet different people with different problems, and well, it's Star Wars. It's not Star disagreement like in the newer Star Wars TV shows like The Acolyte.
Production of Twins Hinahima AI is considered supportive AI, which serves to assist creators rather than replace them. This approach aims to improve efficiency by reducing repetitive tasks and establishing new forms of expression, providing greater artistic possibilities while still maintaining the emotional storytelling and craftsmanship that define anime. What do you think about the use of AI in anime production? Is it a step forward in the industry, or do you think it takes away from the traditional artistry that defines anime? With Twins Hinahima pushing the boundaries of AI involvement in production, it raises some interesting questions about the future of anime. Do you believe AI can enhance the creative process, or does it risk replacing the human touch? How do you feel about the combination of traditional hand-drawn animation with AI-assisted techniques? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching the video.
I think it's an effective tool, and if only used as a tool, like, I don't see the problem. Like, you can still have the creative integrity, but just use AI to, again, take away repetitive hand-drawn tasks. And, again, if you portray the story and portray certain, scenes in the way you want to, people can see that regardless of how it's done. And it sounds callous, but people don't really care how it's made. They care, what it looks like, what it's trying to portray, the artistic value of it, the artistic intent. I mean, there are people that will appreciate going the extra mile, but if this allows animators and anime drawers to, be able to put out better products, more products, and put it out easier, other than working 12 hours and sleeping in the office, I don't see why it's a problem. Again, it is a problem if the AI becomes a crutch. If the point is the AI, everything else is secondary, but the way I see it, they don't intend on doing at least what they're told, but we'll see. I believe this is going to be so that bad that it will actually work as an ironical comedy similarly to X-Arm. Okay, to be fair, X-Arm, I was told it was meant to be bad on purpose, or either that because the translation was weird. It was either meant to be that they use the it's supposed to be that way argument. And it's like, oh yeah, sure, buddy. It's just a 3D animation with an anime filter. The result is retouched by artists. It's a lie that it's 95% done with AI. Well, again, that depends. Like, the drawings can be 100% done by paper, like on paper, but like the animation, the style, everything else could be done by AI. The rotoscoping. It depends on which particular part of the animation phase it's at. Frame says it all. I don't get it. The problem is not labor shortage. The problem is not a lot of people are willing to work for slave wages. Must do is pay a living wage, and you will have no shortage of talent animators knocking on your door. Again, you're using the American argument for this. Again, this is in Japan. The problem is there's very few animation studios, and in most cases they're overworked. They probably make a lot of money, or well, I don't know. I mean, enough to sustain themselves, but the problem is, even if they do make a lot of money, they're spending 12 hours a day at work. Sometimes even sleeping in the office. That's the problem. Artists create the solution to burden the woes of animation artists is to pay them better and give them better conditions. This isn't pushing boundaries, it's testing them, and that sucks. I mean, again, if it's fine to not like AI, but the way you fight AI is putting out better products. If this puts out a better product, or at least better than what's happening right now in America, even slightly, people are going to fucking buy it. I mean, and it is pushing boundaries. I mean, again, using a tool that exists, there's nothing you can do about it. You know, as long as it doesn't remove or replace anybody, I don't see the problem. Those who like to watch anime no longer enjoy an anime made 100% in CGI. Imagine using AI. Some frames simply don't make sense. I mean, again, we're talking animation. Like, there are anime. Like, you are. Like, you're trained to be okay with the uncanniness when it comes to animation. Like, you know, it's none of it's real, and some of it looks wacky, like when Luffy's eyes goes like, or better example, like when in the Wile E. Coyote, when the damn anvil hits his head and he's fucking strung out like a piece of paper. Like, your brain's already trained to be like, that's funny, but that ain't real. By the way, same company behind Higurashi, When They Cry, and Black Butler. Didn't much care for When They Cry, or at least the remake of it. I think they kind of foreshadow a lot of things that just don't need to be foreshadowed. Never watched Black Butler. They make an AI and feed it with old animations from studios, or just use ready-made programs like Midjourney. By the way, it doesn't seem like they want to help artists, since the salary range of employees is the same shit. I believe they just want to spent as quickly as possible. Again, I don't really know the wages of animators in Japan. I mean, my thing is they're overworked. I mean, if they're overworked and getting paid shit, that's one thing. But if it's not good pay, but they're not working as much, I mean, that's a step in the right direction. I already read that. Honestly, this looks great. This is a collaborative product, and the creator characters, man, I'm fucking tweaking, generally look really good. I just hope that they wouldn't reuse the same expression, the same animation is genuinely difficult, and if AI could make life easier for these animations, I don't think they can do anime without humans. So the AI isn't shocking to me. As long as they are transparent about it, it's fine. Yeah, as long as they're transparent and it doesn't fuck with the artistic integrity. I mean, again, I'm still trying to, like, what point in this is the AI? Is it just the movement in animations? This isn't AI slop. This is AI sewage. Okay? But 95% AI.
Creators have emphasized that AI is used as a supportive tool rather than a replacement for human creativity.
Again, what part of development are they? I mean, maybe the title's kind of, I don't know, misleading, but what part of the development of this animation is AI? Like, one part could be 90% human, another part could be 90% AI. I mean, we don't know. Why are they documenting this as if this is a 10-year project? I mean, this is what every tech bro's doing with AI. Interesting tech test demo. I mean, that's literally what it is. Gross shame on their creators for this. Again, not really addressing the point. 95% AI, nah. Imagine promoting your art saying it's 95 AI generated. I mean, again, if it looks good, I don't see the problem. Or if they say to themselves, it's, again, we're just going by what they're saying. We don't know what the end product is going to really be. Yeah, this is true. I double checked. Watch video completely. This didn't check to myself. I can post Japanese news links. Anyway, I mean, and like I said, if it makes a good product, and what's a good product? Okay, a good anime. I mean, an anime that you can watch, sit the fuck down, enjoy. I mean, different people have different ideas of what's good and bad, but just writing it off as, oh, it's AI, therefore it equals bad or slop or sewage. It's just ideology, it's morality speaking, it's Karenism speaking. I mean, but we'll see. It could be trash. Who knows? But anyway, that's all I gotta say about this. Peace.